I watch a lot of these shows where all these issues are being debated and discussed. And on several of these shows, the hosts have asked, they have a lot of the contemporary modern. And again, before we keep going, we just keep stressing, we're not talking about all. Of course, there are women and men who reject this establishment culture, and they suffer in their own ways, and they look for, for something good and virtuous and all that. That's a given. Just talking about the establishment culture now and the people who are feeding into this culture that the left is propagating. But on some of these shows, there's also this show Fresh and Fit that discusses all these issues. And the host was asking all the women on his show, he says, a good man or Instagram? You got to give one up. And you already know what the answer is. Not one answered. And some people can say, oh, well, that's the kind of, bimbos he has on his show or whatever. Okay, maybe you can argue that, but I will tell you that from everything that we see happening and what we're watching on TV and the people we know are now growing up in this generation, this is a very, very popular answer now. And I'm sure it's also including a lot of men as well. But Instagram, this combination of Instagram, social media, the Me Too movement as well that we could talk about. I'm not even so sure what happened there, because one could argue that maybe something started off for justice, but it quickly became a man-hatred movement as well. And so, Daniel, just wait. So I want to just get to another issue, but I've talked quite a bit here. What do you think about some things that I said here?
Well, again, I think this is part of the crisis we're dealing with. And we've outsourced normal socialization society to social media. And obviously, there's a whole other angle with censorship of conservatives. But it also means that instead of building normal, healthy relationships, we encourage people to look for likes, look for social approval on social media. And even the scene you're describing kind of feels like some people are acting out a kind of social media performance in real life. They do what they would be doing on Instagram, except they're doing it in person. And they've lost the ability to connect with people in person. Thus, they're treating people in real life like they're people on the internet, like they're not really there.